stuff at all. It's really
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to Change Review. Today we are at, well, we're doing the Anglian Ranger. There goes 387114 and 387112 on a very busy Great Northern service to London King's Cross from King's Inn. Next up, that one being Waterbeach. There is the R73908 just sitting in the siding. I think that was there last time I came to Ely, a couple of weeks ago, coming home from Darlington. So yeah, we're going to do the Anglian Ranger. Plan is to visit Ely, Cambridge, Newmarket, Stowmarket, Norwich, Lingwood, Yarmouth, and maybe Reetham if we have time. There comes a cross-country 170 on a cross-country service to Stansted Airport from Birmingham New Street. $170, $109. It's 387105. Nice way from the driver there. On a Great Northern service from London King's Cross to King's Inn. 387105 and 108. Three 7105 and 108 on a Great Northern service to King's Inn. Comes a 170, 170-423 on a Evening Railway service to Norwich from Liverpool. There is 170-104 on a cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Stansted Airport. Nice one time from the driver there. $170-104 on a cross-country service from Stansted Airport to Birmingham New Street. Next off that one being March, I think. And there's 170-423. Here goes 170-423 on a cross-country service on a East Midlands Railway service to Norwich from Liverpool. Next off this one being Petford. And there are deals 160-001. No. 66-001. There you go, 66-001. There is 755-424 on a Great Triangle service to Stansted Airport. Here goes DB 66-001 on a DB service from Felixstowe to Wakefield, I think. 170.44, which is apparently full and standing. There goes 755.44 on a full and standing Norwich to Stansted Airport service. $66,001 on a DB freight service from Felixstowe to Wakefield. Here comes a Great Northern service from London King's Cross to Ely. 379.010 Leeds. And 379.107 on the ends. And here goes 170.102 on a cross-country service from Birmingham New Street to Stansted Airport. Nice wait from the driver there. $170.102 on a cross-country service to Stansted Airport. Next off that one being Cambridge North. Here comes a Greater Anglia 755, 416. Nice play from the driver there. On a Greater Anglia service to Norwich from Stansted Airport. $755.416 on a service to Norwich. Here goes 379.107 and 379.010 on an empty stock Great Northern service to Cambridge depots. $379.007 and $379.010 on a empty stock service to Cambridge. There is DR 73908 just sitting in the sidings, and it looks like there's another 755 arriving soon. Here comes a double 387, no, 379, 379.003. And 379.006, I think. Yep, 379.006 on a Great Northern service to King's End from London King's Cross. Here comes 66.705 on a DBRF freight service from Felixstowe. Nice two-tone there. $66.705 with a nice two-tone from Felixstowe to somewhere, I don't know. Here comes a cross-country 170 on a cross-country service from Stansted Airport to Birmingham New Street. 176.39. On the cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. We're now leaving Ely. There goes 66.705. They gave me a lovely tea time.
Right, hold on. No one move. Open the door. Are we first? I was like, I feel like we're friends now. Yeah. Yeah.
Our next stop should be Cambridge, hopefully.
The windows weren't open. You didn't open the windows up there, like.
Well, next stop for us would be Cambridge, but we'll be stopping at Waterbeach and Cambridge North. Here comes 755-421 on a Greater Anglia service from Stansted Airport, from Norwich to Stansted Airport. And there is 700-108 on a Thameslink service to Three Bridges. Here goes a 720 on what I believe is an empty stock service. 720, 523 and 564. But that might be going to Cambridge North actually. Yep, Cambridge North. And here goes 700-108 on a Thameslink service to Three Bridges, starting at Cambridge.
Cruiser Anglia service to Stratford. London Liverpool Street main rail station is closed for engineering work. Your ticket is accepted on certain transport for London routes. Please check our website or app to plan your journey.
So here comes 720, 538. And 720, 582 on a Greater Anglia service to Stratford from Cambridge North. And here goes a double pairing of 387s on a Great Northern service to Kingston from then King's Cross. 379026 is on the back. I don't know what's in front. Here comes a 170, 170, 109. On a cross-country service from 170, 109 on a cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Stansted Airport. Here goes 720, 582, and whatever the one on the front was, on a Greater Anglia service to Stratford. Here goes 755, 414 on a Greater Anglia service to Ipswich from Cambridge, next to this one being Kennet. 755-414 on a Greater Anglia service to Ipswich. And now we're at Newmarket.
We will be calling at Great Yarmouth. The next stop will be Great Yarmouth.
We're now leaving Acle.
Mind your head and step when getting on or off the raised seated areas.
There's church over there. We're now leaving Eagle, going on to Great Yarmouth. We had a very short turnaround at Stowmarket. We ran over the temporary footbridge, but then our train ended up being 6 minutes late because of the football on. Because there was something happening out down the other end of the train. So yeah, and then here is 321434. Sitting in Great Yarmouth carriage sidings next to the A47, and the other side is Braden Water. Here, bike to make. Nice. Okay, now going to walk back. This is the Sandmaid 755 in Great Yarmouth Station. Waiting for the next train to take us to Lingwood. Here comes 755 412 on a Greater Anglia service to Great Yarmouth from Norwich.
I got it from the corner shop. The corner shop, you get to the
Oh, 170, 153 379, the inspection train. There is 755 going into there. There you got 745 103 003 and 755 355 in Crown Point. Here we go, 755 418 on a Greater Anglia service from Norwich to Stansted Airport. Next off that one being Wyndham. We're now at Norwich. Next stop, Gunton. Here you go, 755 407 on a Greater Anglia service to Sheringham from Norwich. There's off this one being Roughton Road. Seven 407 going into the darkness. So that's been going around on the Anglian Ranger.